There you go. Good. Good. Just like that. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. Very good. Very good. Good. Come on, Aaron. Come on. Pound it. Pound it. Pound it. There you go. Hey! Let's go. 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 2, good. Go. Go. 3, go. 4, yeah, good push, guys. Good push.
Khamzat Chimaev's last day of training before facing Dricus Duplessis was all about pushing himself to the absolute limit. Every drill looked like it was done with fight night in mind, making sure no part of his game was left unpolished. Here's how he wrapped up his preparation.
Jelly, Carter, get over here. The boss. Okay. Good. Go. Good. Right down. Good. Right down. Good. Go. Good.
He started on the bicycle machine, but this wasn't a standard cardio session. His hands were tied to a resistance band that restricted their movement. As his legs pedaled, his upper body worked just as hard to fight against the band's pull. This wasn't just building endurance. It was training his body to stay strong and controlled even when movement is restricted, much like when stuck in a clinch or tight grappling exchange. Next came the bench press with a heavy ball. The goal here wasn't a single powerful push, but sustained effort over time. Repeatedly pressing the ball kept his chest, arms, and shoulders firing non-stop, mimicking the constant pushing and resisting that happens in close combat situations inside the cage. Then it was time for explosive ball throws. He lifted a heavy ball over his head, launched it forward, bent down to grab it again, and repeated the motion over and over. It's a grueling combination of power and cardio that builds the kind of strength needed for quick, explosive bursts during takedowns or striking exchanges.
1, go, good. That's it, go. Good.
Keep that pace, you're beating it. Let's go, AJ.
Go, good. Go. That's it, go.
Good rhythm.
Halfway there. Good. 10.
Stay smooth.
9.
Back up.
8.
Atta boy.
7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Time.
From there, he switched to heavy bag work on the floor. Instead of hitting a hanging bag, he pounded away at it from above, simulating ground and pound scenarios. This is perfect for practicing both power and control when attacking from a dominant position.
Let's do the transition to the cage when it comes to fight day. The culture of fight camps.
Finally, he closed his last training day with grappling. Short, intense exchanges tested his timing, leverage, and strength, making sure his technique was sharp and his body was ready for the kind of grind that could decide the fight.
We have another.
Bravo, Jack Pro minutes.
After wrapping up that last grueling day of training, the attention turned to Aaron Pico, who actually got to train alongside Khamzat during camp. This wasn't just watching from the sidelines. He was right there in the middle of it, feeling the pace, the pressure, and the intensity firsthand.
So Chimaev, Arman Tsarukyan, how would you say they most impacted or benefited the Aaron Pico we're going to see on fight night this Saturday?
It's just awesome to be around guys that are on the same, have the same mindset as you. You know, they're trying to be the best in the world, and they're training ridiculously hard. So to be around guys that are after the same goal as you, it just ups.
Pico explained that being around guys who share the same mission changes everything. When you're surrounded by people trying to be the very best in the world, the bar naturally gets raised. Nobody wants to be the one slowing things down. That mindset creates a constant push, where every session becomes about matching or outworking the person next to you. For him, meeting Khamzat for the first time was a standout moment, and it didn't take long before he realized just how hard the man works. Those sessions weren't easy either. Pico described the training in the garage with Coach Cal as more than just routine drills. They turned into quiet battles, the kind where both guys refused to give in. If one pushed harder, the other matched it. If one tried to set the pace, the other stepped up to meet it. There was no room for laziness. Every minute felt like a test of willpower.
With the bar, you know, that was the first time I ever met Khamzat and Arman. I met him prior, but Khamzat, I've never met him before, and he's a beast. I mean, he works really, really hard, and yeah, we were pushing each other. He didn't want to lose, I didn't want to lose, so I mean, we had some really good sessions in the garage with Coach Cal, and yeah, it's just an honor to be around guys that are trying to be the best in the world, and it keeps you sharp.
Arman Tsarukyan talks about being in Khamzat Chimaev's camp. It's clear he sees it as more than just helping out a teammate. He's taking in the little details, the kind of things you only pick up being in the room every day. Watching Khamzat spar, seeing how sharp both his striking and wrestling are, and picking up techniques he can later add to his own arsenal.
It's very good to be on his team, you know, and to help him as much as possible, and to learn something new from him, because he's such a high-level fighter, and his striking is good, wrestling is good, you know. I watch his sparrings and like to get some techniques from him, you know, and like to my future.
But despite being around all that intensity, Arman's not jumping in to go full force with Khamzat. The size difference is just too much, so their training together is more playful. He leaves the hard live rounds to the bigger guys and instead focuses on cornering him, giving pointers, and studying up close how a fighter like Khamzat prepares for a huge fight.
Obviously, he's a bit bigger, so can you tell us, how does it work when you're sparring or training directly with Khamzat? How do you compete with him?
No, I don't go live with him. It's impossible for me. I'm too small, and we're just playing. Sometimes we're playing together, but never go live. And he has big guys who he does sparring with, and I'm just cornering him and like helping him.
How do you see him defeating Dricus next Saturday?
It's a finish in the first round.
Arman clearly respects the level Khamzat is at right now. You can tell he's not just there as a friend, he's learning from him in real time, taking in what works at the very top of the game. That kind of insight can't be faked, and it's something he plans to carry into his own fights. Coming off what Arman said about soaking up Khamzat's training, Brendan Schaub takes that conversation straight to a topic fans won't stop bringing up: Khamzat's cardio. He admits it was the first thing he asked about when watching him train, because for the Dricus Duplessis fight, that's the big question hanging over everything. From what he's been told, though, it's not even close to being an issue anymore.
Yeah, first thing I said to the boys when we were watching Khamzat train, I'm like, how's it, you know, because especially when I do breakdown fights, I'm like, how's his cardio? They're like, buddy, not an issue at all. Because I was like, my biggest thing for him going to the DDP fight, DDP's a big dude, durable. So that how's Khamzat going to be in the 4th and 5th round? They're like, Trust me, not an issue.
Schaub points out how people online keep saying that if Khamzat can't finish Dricus in the first round, the fight swings in Dricus' favor. But after seeing him work, Schaub believes Khamzat's dangerous in any round. He acknowledges that cardio used to be a talking point, especially with Khamzat's past lung problems, but says that's all behind him now.
Issue. Like, shit.
We see everybody on the internet talking about if DDP doesn't get finished in the first round, it's going to be hard for Khamzat. And they said that if Khamzat can obviously win, he's going to win in the first round. Me personally, I think Khamzat could kill him in any round. I think Khamzat's the most explosive fighter in the UFC. What's
no doubt. Listen, all bias aside, like I was a fan of Khamzat, and I've been on his train for a little bit. But the knock on him was the cardio, right? Which, you know, he had long COVID and all the...
What really interests Schaub is the size factor. Dricus isn't just big for the division. He's walking around at about 240 pounds, making him a physically imposing, durable, and awkward opponent. Schaub says the real test will be rounds 4 and 5, because if Khamzat is still able to put the pressure on and potentially finish Dricus that late, it proves he's on another level entirely.
His issues with his lung stuff, which is completely fixed now. And then see him in here, it's like, God, he's such a monster. But that being said, against DDP, like DDP is, like Khamzat's big, right? Khamzat's big. DDP's my size. I don't know if you know.
No way.
You seen the picture of him in Bisping? Bisping's a big dude. DDP dwarfs big. DDP is walks around about 240. I'm 240 right now.
At what weight class he fight?
Light heavy. DDP's huge. So he's durable and unorthodox. So the odds makers are going to say, the first round, of course, if Khamzat wins, and if it ends before 2 rounds, it's Khamzat all day. I would extend that after seeing this to even the first 3 rounds. 4 and 5 is what I want to see. I want to see Khamzat in the 4th and 5th. And if Khamzat's lighting his ass up, because DDP is going to be tough to finish. So if Khamzat's...
Tim Welch makes it clear that Khamzat's training is on another level. He's explosive right from the jump, like he hits 0 to 100 instantly. That kind of intensity comes from serious conditioning and sharp wrestling skills. Welch points out how Khamzat doesn't just shoot for takedowns casually. He moves fast, strong, and with purpose, even when he's shooting from what looks way too far out.
This guy's a freak show. Khamzat Chimaev, probably one of the scariest dudes the UFC has ever seen. Look how far he's shooting. Look how fast he did that. Round 1 against Robert Whitaker. Freak show. God, this guy's a machine.
His training shows how relentless he is during fights. Welch talks about Khamzat's ability to stay locked in, hopping from one control to the next, never giving his opponent a break. Even when the other guy scrambles free, Khamzat's right back on them with no pause, which takes crazy endurance and timing.
Out. Look at the reshot. As soon as he scrambles out, doesn't even give him a second. Not like I'm worried about my cardio. It's 5 rounds. I'll maybe let him up, set up another shot. Bobby Knuckles scrambles out. Look at this reshot. Boom. Reshot right away. To the double, pulls it out, crawls up to the hips. Tight wrist ride. God, this guy's a monster. This guy's a monster.
Welch also highlights how tough Khamzat is on his body, always looking to lock up grips and control hips, which is no accident. It's all drilled in training. This isn't just strength, it's technical wrestling smarts combined with athleticism, making him really hard to shake off once he's got a hold of you.
Look how far he's shooting. This is about 2-3 feet away. This is not a good setup. But when you're relentless and you're strong and you're an explosive athlete like Khamzat Chimaev, he just got to touch you. Shoots low on the ankles. And as soon as he touches the legs, he doesn't hang out in the legs more than not even a whole second. Touches the legs, crawls up to the hips right away. Got a body lock. Strong body lock. Hops onto the back like he always does. He's going to do it to Dricus too. Can Dricus shut it down? We're going to find out.
Even when a fight stretches on, Khamzat's conditioning lets him keep pushing. Welch mentions how exhausting it is to ride someone's back like Khamzat does, but he's built for it. That's a huge sign of his intense training regimen and mental toughness.
Usman's doing such a good job, And look at Khamzat's just emptying the tank when he's trying to get these squeezes. Soften him up a bit, trying to get under the chin.
Finally, Welch points out that fighting Khamzat means matching his pace, but that's easier said than done. His training gives him this explosive energy and stamina that can wear opponents down fast, and that kind of relentless style is what makes him a scary opponent in the cage.
Usman moves southpaw, Khamzat orthodox. which Dricus will be doing a lot. Dricus blitzes from these random stances. He'll blitz forward, just run at you with combos. So he's slowing down a little bit. I mean, that just shows you Khamzat did get tired that first round a bit. Has to pace himself. Couldn't take him out. Knowing that if he takes him down, he's going to be hard to finish. And short notice, taking a fight like that and surviving versus Khamzat, and he made it a very close fight. I really wish we could have seen 2 more rounds with that. Who knows what had happened? But again, Dricus is not afraid to empty the tank in the first round and fight with heart. A lot of Dricus's fights, it looks like he's absolutely zapped after the first, second round, but he's just used to being there. He's familiar with being completely gassed out and just showing his heart. Whew.
Now let's hear from Khamzat himself on how he approaches it. He talks about the mental side of this weight. This fight took a long time to come around, years of dreaming and working. But even with the long wait, he stayed patient and confident that everything is unfolding as it should. He's ready now and feels he's in the right place physically and mentally.
Does it feel different just because of, like, we've been waiting a long time for this. I've been waiting a long time for this. Have you? Like, does it feel like I'm finally here? Does it feel different?
Yeah, but that's pretty long time. But still, like, yeah, I believe in God, so He has His plans. But I had my plans, like, in my man, and like my man, like, just was supposed to fight like 2 years ago for the belt. But yeah, but I'm happy. I'm happy to have fighting right now.
Even when asked if the finish will be quick or a full fight, he's ready for anything. Training has prepped him to go all in, whether the fight ends fast or goes the distance. He's confident in his conditioning and skills, and that's clear in how he talks about the training focus, ready for every scenario.
I mean, you've had to work so hard to get here. Do you think that the final step is going to be over quickly, or do you feel like there's going to be a lot of adversity in this fight?
I'm gonna go all in, like always does, so we will see. If it's gonna go fast, it's gonna be fast. But if it goes for 5 rounds, I will be ready. I'm fighting there 5 rounds.
That's where Khamzat stands with his training and mindset heading into this big fight. He's focused on staying healthy, staying sharp, and making sure everything lines up perfectly for fight night. Now it's over to you. What do you think? Is Khamzat ready to claim the title, or do you see some challenges waiting for him? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.